Trap Pond State Park is located in Laurel, Delaware, which is approximately 45 minutes south of Dover.
In this video, we'll do a walkthrough of the park highlighting some of its amenities. We'll also show which RV sites we think are best for camping. Usually Trap Pond has boat rentals, however they were doing repairs to a dam so the water levels were lowered. We were going to bring our own kayaks, but we realized it would probably be a muddy mess, so it wasn't worth it.
You can see here I'm actually standing down what would have been in the water. Looks like they had to drop the level of the lake approximately 4 feet. Here's a floating dock you could typically walk out on and do some fishing, but clearly that's not an option right now while they make the repairs. This is site A17 and A Loop. It's at the end of one of the roads, so you don't have anybody to the one side of you, and it also backs up to the water, so you're not going to have anybody behind you. It has hookup for 30 amp, 50 amp, and also water hookups. So this is A Loop.
We did have service, I think.
Yeah, we have good cell service here. In the middle though, it's definitely crowded. Like what side are we? We're A20. If you're camping with children, I would suggest staying in A Loop. That's where the big playground is, and the majority of the time, the playground was just packed with kids playing all kinds of games. These are the public showers and bathrooms in A Loop. They are some of the cleanest bathrooms I've ever seen. Typically, I would never consider showering in one of these, but looking at these, the guys were in there all the time cleaning them. Kate went into the ladies' room and she said they were also just as clean as the men's room was. When you're pulling into A Loop, it's easier to just stay to the right and kind of go around the circle in a counterclockwise direction. It just makes backing your camper into your space much easier. We went in a group of approximately 15, so we rented multiple sites, and we found that site A21 was the one we hung out in the most because it's twice the size of the other sites. It's also nice because it does not back up to another site. We felt like Loop A, B, and C were very similar to one another, but Loop A is the only one that actually had a playground. But they're very close to one another. So even if you're in Loop B or C, it's a very short walk for the kids to get to the playground. It was dropping into the 40s at night and mid 60s at best during the day. So this little guy here was just trying to get himself some sun and warmed up a little bit. The entire campground was very clean. I always saw people going around cleaning. There was no trash on the ground, and they were constantly in the restrooms making sure they were clean. That's listed. It's B21. And it's not too bad, I guess.
No, but I feel like you have a ton of people coming.
Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of foot traffic.
Yeah.
cut through. Where are you seeing? This is the walkway that cuts right through the center of all the campgrounds, so you can walk from Loop A all the way down to where they do the cabin and tent camping just by staying on this trail. These are what?
They have a bounce house.
Oh yeah. Alright, so this is the end of Loop C. So these are all kind of the same. A, B, and C loops are about the same. These look like some nice spots over on here if you get this end.
Still saying we have to signal, which is weird because the last time we were here, nothing.
Here's a squirrel with a cookie. He's running away with it.
Yeah, that's a chocolate chicken. He's like, get out of here.
Let's see what loop this is over here. This is kind of empty. So we're going to check this out. Another nice spot, D12.
I think these are the winners.
Yeah, actually, this is a real nice spot right here. It's a pull through right on the lake. See, is this D13? All right, D13 is definitely a nice spot. Pull straight through. Get your hookups. And you're just overlooking the water.
The dock's usually right there.
Yes, I think actually, yeah, D13 is a winner. Kate and I thought that D13 was probably the best site in the entire park. Overlooks the lake. It sits right at the end. You could just do a straight pull through. And if you don't want the noise of the playground, it's probably the furthest camper site from the playground. You got just walk-in tent park camping right there. And the bathrooms are right there, so it's not bad at all. Island site. And right next to the island, or the island tent camping, got a sign here for cabin parking. Let's go see if we can find some cabins. Let's see, got the showers and the bathrooms. So they got a washer dryer and a place to clean up your pots and pans. Another really nice thing about this park was they actually have free bicycle loans where you can go up and just sign out a bicycle and ride it around the park. And there are quite a few trails for riding. And then here's the cabin parking, and it's all within 5 minutes walk at the most. Yeah. We're probably less than 5 minutes from where our campers parked over near the playground. Yeah, I guess the one thing is if you get one of these farther away spots, it doesn't look like you're allowed to drive your vehicle in here. But looks like that's the farthest spot right there. We'll get up to it. Yeah, because that's the farthest cabin there. And here's the lake. And you're parking right there, so it's not... Yeah, it's like a football field or so, maybe a little more than that. And they have plenty of carts. You can see somebody here loading up their cart so that you don't have to carry everything. Oh, what do you, a yurt? Yeah, they got cabins and yurts. And a lot of these cabins and yurts are right on the lake. And you got some on this side too. Yeah, it's a nice little. I'm not quite sure where this trail leads. We've been on it for a while now. And we see people back there, looks like they're carting in stuff. So, see if it leads to camping sites. Yeah. Okay, we've reached the end of the walking trail, maybe third of a mile, quarter mile, something like that, out to a road. So it didn't lead to any more camping sites. So maybe we should have grabbed the map. See, there's a sign. We'll see what this sign says. But Cypress Point that way. Park office that way. Campgrounds, hiking, biking. No horses.
Is there a place that horses are?
And if you're wondering where we are, there it is. Alright, so apparently they have a disc golf thing here. We found one of the holes. And we found this. And you don't see this just anywhere.
Only in Delaware.
Only in Delaware. That's the biggest mountain in Delaware. Hole 9 next tee. So somewhere out there. A nice baseball field there. There's another field for playing out here. And it looks like if you're into disc golf, I don't know nothing about it, but looks like where you play some of it. There's another hole in the woods out there. I think it just leads to the pond, but we'll see. It's a little offshoot of the main walkway that we were just walking. Another squirrel, man. There's squirrels everywhere here.
Oh, look, there's cookies everywhere.
Yeah, I haven't seen any deer laying down anywhere.
I feel like the squirrel's following me.
Oh, it's the same squirrel?
No, I don't know. I just, every time I turn around, it like stops moving. But I hear it like scurrying. Oh, yeah, this is muddy. This is mud.
Okay, yeah, you can see how much they dropped it. They dropped it a good 4 feet, probably.
Yeah, we're not doing boat rentals.
Yeah, so this is usually full of water, but they're doing dam repair. Oh, they got beavers here. Let's go over and take a look at this. Let's see. Oh, yeah, because of the... This guy's been That's some hard work here. So you see the water's down quite a bit. And yeah, lots of mussel shells. So we got raccoons and around here probably. That might be our way out right there. We're kind of off the trail at this point, just kind of doing some wandering. When the lake is up to level, we wouldn't be able to do this, so we're just kind of walking the shoreline. What? Yeah, that can's been here a while. It's got the old pull tab on it. So they haven't been around in like probably 40 years. Yeah. We kind of made it around to the edge. We're baked over where the cabins are, sitting on the water. It is slick though. So there will be video of us, one of us covered in mud after we fall. Cabin 6, I don't know if you can see this, nobody's staying here, but pets prohibited. So I guess if you get in a cabin, you're not supposed to have any pets with you. But over in the camper section, you can. But oh, I see air conditioning, so they got an air conditioner in their cabin, so there's that. I just got to get a video of the placement of the walkway in this tree. I couldn't veer off one way or the other. Well, if you made it this far, we definitely appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and if you have any questions, just throw them in the comments. If you're looking just to sit around and do a whole lot of nothing for a couple days, this is a great place. The camp store does sell firewood, but we were there early spring, so about half of what we burned, we were able to just grab off the ground from winter deadfall. Thanks again for checking us out.